trim. The Lakers will be working from right to left.
Well, interesting. This time, most teams almost concede the tip, and the Lakers have to work for this one as Mason tried to steal one.
Derek Fisher into the left corner, had 8 points on Sunday. Nice victory over Phoenix. And speaking of nice points, 36 by Shaq, throws up an air ball, but Rick Fox inside to clean it up. No, misses that. Samaki Walker with a second effort. Nice play by Samaki. Offensive rebound to open the scoring, and also a foul.
Well, Rick Fox gets a lot of credit on that play as well.
Right side, looking inside to Shaq, guarded by Drobniak. Radmanovic gives some room. Oh, terrible entry pass. Radmanovic just reached out and stole it. Here comes Gary Payton into the front court. Left side to Radmanovic. Thought about the three. Drobniak out of the corner. The ball is tipped in by the Seattle Supersonics. Vladimir Radmanovic. Nobody came near him, Stu. He goes baseline against Desmond Mason. Turns. Tough all-the-way jump shot. That's missed, and Radmanovic with the rebound.
That's going to be a nice matchup there because Desmond Mason's very athletic, and he has to stay out of foul trouble.
And also very strong Gary Payton, 17-foot fall-away jump shot for his first basket along the baseline. The Sonics lead it 4-2.
Rick Fox picks up his first foul of the day, and that'll give the ball back to Seattle.
Mason to inbound, 14 on the shot clock. The Lakers trail at 4-3. Drobniak on the perimeter. Nice pass inside to Mason, away from Kobe Bryant. Rattles in and out off glass, and good for his first basket. It's the Sonics 6, the Lakers 3.
Well, not the kind of start that Phil Jackson wanted. I mean, just the activity level, not to cut from the high post, and Kobe gets caught with the hold.
That's good news for the Lakers. Rick Fox guarding Rashard Lewis. Inside is Gary Payton. Outside to Drobniak. No, the Sonics cold shooting continues. Balls on the floor. Rashard Lewis has got it back out to Payton. Lakers trail at 6-5, just underway here at Staples Center. Rashard Lewis, step back jump shot is beautiful by Rashard Lewis.
And that's the key guy right there for the Sonics. Till we talk about Gary Payton, he's going to get his. The Lakers have to control Rashard Lewis as best they can.
Had only 13 points in the losing effort on Friday versus Denver at home. 5 of 16 shooting, Stu. Nice pass inside. Rick Fox drops it on the floor. He's on the floor after it. Derek Fisher gets rid of Lewis with a head fake and nails a tough 14-footer on the baseline.
Nice effort that time by Rick Fox to go down and get that loose ball. And
Sonics still on top of the Lakers, 8-7. Drobniak wants to get around Shaq. No, Drobniak's game is on the outside, sets a screen. Nobody rolls except Kobe Bryant. That pass went right to Kobe. Here come the Lakers, 3-on-2. Rick Fox on the left side, layup is perfect. Nice pass by Kobe.
Well, Kobe Bryant did a great job of waiting with the speed of the dribble until Rick Fox could really feel that lane.
Now 9-8, just inside of 7 minutes to go. Rick Fox double pump, not close. Samaki Walker, another offensive rebound, has it stolen away by who else? The glove, Gary Payton. Payton coming out of the backboard, jumps in the air, finds Desmond Mason right side, 18-footer. That was all Gary Payton on that possession.
He did a great job of stripping Samaki Walker
as well in the course of NBA history. Shaq's got it, double team, pass outside to Derek Fisher. Samaki Walker's got it inside, some contact. Walker bowls over Desmond Mason and makes the tough bank shot from about 6 feet.
That's a great no call. Mason was completely under the basket on that play.
Backing down, working his way around the screen. Inside the floater over Shaq. No, Samaki Walker there for the good rebound. And up ahead of the pack is Rick Fox. Controls the basketball, reverse layup is good.
Rick Fox, because he's not a high fly act, knows he has to use his body in between the defender, and he did a great job that time.
Expert down along the low post and on the baseline, and Derek Fisher is called for the foul.
Well, on that foul by Derek Fisher, we're going to have a stop in the action with the Lakers out in transition, find themselves up 13-10. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
About 13 minutes a game on the entire season, maybe a bit less, 22 minutes per game over the last 4. Drobniak pull up 18-foot jump shot is good against Shaquille O'Neal. The Lakers lead it now 13-12, 5:35 remaining in the first.
Especially when you're 7 foot, and that's what happened with Shaquille that time.
Kobe tries to turn the corner, gets inside, awkward looking move, rattles in and out. Shaq's got the rebound, puts it back up and in, and the foul.
Boy, Kobe's shot touched every part of the rim a couple of times. Couldn't find itself down there, so came back out, and there was the big fella. Anytime you get dribble penetration, you're going to get help from the centers. That opens up offensive rebounds for the opposing center, and that's Shaquille giving the basket and one.
And comes right side to Mason, now guarded by Rush. Drobniak, one dribble to the left, pull up 17-footer, no, nice rebound taken by Rick Fox. Lakers lead it 15-12. Nice catch by Shaq. Slam dunk by Shaq.
Well,
what a pass by Fox.
It's a good thing that Drobniak can't jump. That should have been picked off, but Drobniak, he was taking up a lot of extra weight, I guess.
Hook is no good. James battles for the rebound. Nice play by Horry. Tipping it back out. Rick Fox, the recipient on the other side. Horry with another offensive rebound. Fox missed that 19-footer. He'll get another chance from outside the three-point line and buries it. Give the assist to Kobe Bryant.
And you got to like Rick Fox's attitude toward it. He missed two, but he doesn't. When you get an open shot, you can't hesitate.
Two guard running out is Kobe Bryant. Gets a patch, attacks the basket against Kenny Anderson, and blows the layup. Kobe was expecting a call. Anderson, a little bit of a bump at the other end. Rashard Lewis, quick 4-point switch on the slam dunk.
Yeah, now that's very unusual. There was contact there, but the official ruled that no harm, no foul, and Kobe looked up as if, well, what do you expect?
Wow, whatever happened to protecting the shooters, especially when he's in the air. Kobe down inside. No doubt about that one. Slam dunking over the 7-1, Jerome James.
Now, Jerome James has worked on losing the weight, but he isn't. He says, I'm not crazy.
High rush. That's going to be a tough matchup as well, Stu. Kobe trying to stay on Gary Payton. Nice crossover. James down the lane in the key a long time. 3 on the shot clock. Desmond Mason, 20-footer, settles things down. Nice shot from the outside.
Well, with 3 on the clock, Rick should have really closed out and made Desmond Mason do something with it. Not
hands to Gary Payton off the Laker turnover. Payton around the screen, the lob pass, careless play. It would have been spectacular. This might be. Kobe up ahead of the basket. Two-handed slam dunk.
Well, the pass was going to go to Desmond Mason, but it was a bad pass, obviously, because Desmond is a player that anything close up there, he can gather in and take it home. So you know how bad that pass was. And then
it's off to Payton. Payton back into the corner to Potapenko. That's not his game. He gets in the lane, pump fake. Did he travel? No. Loses the defense of Robert Horry and makes a nice shot from about 8 feet in the lane. Horny, we may or may not see him tonight. 10 seconds to go in the period. The shot clock about 2 ticks ahead. Payton with it around a screen from James. James rolls into the lane, spins. Shaquille O'Neal swats that out of bounds. First block of the night by Shaq.
Well, that should be a 24-second violation then.
Indeed. And Vitaly Potapenko.
Nice lineup, but defensively that the Sonics are doing. Don't guard Robert, double team Shaquille.
Kobe's got it. Tough turnaround. Counts if it goes. Wow, just off the front of the rim. That was a heck of a try by Kobe.
Well, Shaquille O'Neal earned himself his letter in the first quarter. 8 points for the big fella, 4 rebounds. The Lakers lead at the end of one, 25-20. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
Walker, Shaq on the sideline. Devin George with Kobe Bryant. James loses control. Walker takes the fumble. Give the turnover to the Seattle Supersonics.
Well, Jerome James just fresh off the injury list. A little rusty, I guess.
Derek Fisher, his toe is on the line and buries a 19-footer straight away, just off the top of the key.
You see, and that's the thing. We talked about the three-point shot and how if they're not shooting them or making them, that one an inch away, so it's very deceptive in that department.
Ivanovic back outside to Desmond Mason, who was the best player on the floor for Seattle in the first 12 minutes.
Well, a couple of games ago, we had the crew looking to call travel, not to
Ivanovic, the long three-point shot, and that is his game in spite of his 6'10" height.
Yeah, got to play him no matter where he is on the floor.
9%, not particularly scintillating in the first quarter either. Derek Fisher goes hard baseline, a little bump, 15-footer on the baseline, a nice shot by Derek Fisher now with half a dozen.
And I like twice now he's gone to the mid-range game. I like that when he does that.
Well, I think you were absolutely right. And I know you weren't chastising Derek, but he only took 2 shots in the first half against Phoenix. Needs to be much more aggressive. Anderson going to the basket, returns the favor, and will get a couple of free throws. The foul against the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, Kenny Anderson going to his dominant hand, and Derek Fisher did the same thing on the other hand. Timeout. The Lakers up 29-23. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
Not what it was earlier in the season or nearly close to what it was last year. Kenny Anderson good on both free throws. The Lakers lead at 29-25, 8:30 remaining in the half.
Of Rashard Lewis.
That's a heck of a matchup, but Rashard Lewis is going to have to stay with Tracy Murray on the perimeter as well. Shaq down inside against Potapenko, spins, fall away jump shot, beautiful by Shaquille.
You know, Vitaly is one of those players that really likes to bang bodies. He doesn't care who it's against, Shaquille or whomever.
And there's the double team, passed across. Desmond Mason misses that 18-footer, battle for the rebound. Tracy Murray was after it momentarily. Fisher comes to save it in the deep corner.
Good effort by Tracy that time, caused a loose ball that Fish picked up.
Derek Fisher pulls up. 19-footer is good. Nice play. Tracy Murray, Derek Fisher. Fisher off to a good start, Stu. 4 or 5 shooting.
That's the key, you know. He's gotten up 5 shots already. In the last ball game, he didn't get 5 shots until the game was over.
Lakers lead it 33-25, just inside of 7:30 to play in the first half. Lakers trying to build on that win on Sunday, and Kenny Anderson left wide open and makes a 16-footer just to the left of the key.
Derek got caught cheating that time. He turned his head, and then when he realized that he had to get back to Anderson, a screen was set on him.
Certainly most comfortable. Shaq turns. Shot clock winding down. Tracy Murray for the long three. No rebound taken by Radmanovich.
One thing about Tracy, he knows he's a gunslinger. It doesn't take him long to get a shot up.
Anderson, nice pass to Potapenko away from the Laker defense. Shaq in there to help, and a good jump hook by Vitaly Potapenko.
Nice body control. I thought initially that he might get an offensive foul after that, but together as rookies, Vitaly and, of course, Zydrunas.
And we'll see Zydrunas, Ilgauskas, and the rest of the Cleveland Cavaliers on Friday. Shaq down inside to Samaki Walker. Slam dunk. Nice recognition and pass by Shaq.
And nice finish by Samaki. Go ahead and be aggressive attacking the rim. Don't try to just put it up with a cute shot.
Back door. Mason away from Kareem. Rush really burned the rookie that time for a slam dunk.
There's one of the deficiencies you see in Kareem Rush. One of the reasons why he wasn't getting more playing time early this season.
Desmond Mason now in double figures with 10. Rush turns, spins, leaps into the lane. Nice looking offensive shot. He's good at that leaner, Stu, once he gets in the air.
Why do all left-handers have that shot? That's a shot right-handers don't have.
Some things left, some things their own way. Desmond Mason spinning, gets to the basket again. He is fouled by Kareem Rush and will shoot a pair of free throws.
Well, we talked about the work that he had to put in on the defensive end, and you can't get the work. There's nothing like game time to get that work. Experience would be the best teacher. Timeout on the floor, and the Lakers up by 6, 37-31. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
Murray, the Lakers lead is just 37-32. Inside to Shaq, little drop pass to Kobe. This is a three-pointer straight away. Good for Kobe Bryant.
Desmond Mason said, oh, doggone, I thought I was doing such a good job on him.
Now to be larger. Looking inside to Shaq, 6 on the shot clock. There comes the double team. Back outside to Kobe. Another long three-pointer. Good again.
Radmanovich, don't you know who number 8 is? Don't you look at film or anything?
His 8th.
Well, that last shot by Rashard Lewis, I have to think that he had to get fouled on that.
Radmanovich, nice move off the glass to answer not only the rebound with the basket. The Lakers lead is 43-34. You know, Tracy Murray, in spite of the fact he's been in the league a long time, a lot of pressure as he throws it into Shaq. Here it's stolen from behind by Payton. Payton coming out of the backcourt. Rush comes out to meet him, looking for a cutter instead of the slow draw to Radmanovich, who's good for the long three-pointer.
And boy, Gary Payton's smart. He found the hot hand that time. He looked up and he says, I have a choice. I'm giving it to the guy that's knocking down shots.
And that make on the delayed break. The Lakers lead is 43-37. Murray with it, didn't look at the basket that time. Kobe looking inside to Shaq. Can he make another three? Yes, indeed.
I mean, and he's just taking that without a dribble, without getting his knees really bent, just showing that upper body strip.
That's exactly right. That is that. All that work he did during the offseason. Payton down at the other end. Nice move with the left hand. The basket, and a foul is called. I think that's against Shaquille O'Neal, and it is.
That's called that old quick jump thing where Shaquille is called for the foul, and Gary Payton initiating the contact, but Shaq using that left hand to give the push.
Free throw is missed by Payton. Long pass. Kareem Rush ahead of the mark and throws it down. What a pass by Robert Horry.
No excuse for that defensively. You do not give up a missed free throw for a dunk.
And Nate McMillan, the head coach of the Supersonics, a wonderful defensive player, absolutely stone-faced on the sideline.
I think Kareem picks up a couple of those fouls.
Robert Horry comes right side to Kobe Bryant. Radmanovich guarding in. Kobe for another three. Wow.
Yeah, smile, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
You know you want to. Go ahead.
Try to hide that smile. Hot as can hot be. Payton comes around the screen, pull up 17-footer. Kobe's made 4 threes in a row, but the Lakers got to clean up their defensive board. Payton comes to Radmanovich, throws the ball away. Nice read by Brian Shaw on the interception.
Radmanovich, do what you do best. Shoot, don't pass.
Rick Fox, Rashard Lewis backing off. Drobniak trying to keep Shaq out of the lane. Kobe's got it. Well, with, oh, yeah, going again. 5 in a row, yeah!
Well, wouldn't you think, now listen, this is just a thought. Wouldn't you think you guard him? Just a thought.
Just come out a little bit. The crowd on its feet here. Radmanovic goes to the basket. He's fouled hard from the side and the back by Robert Horry.
Today because he must have got singed up there because he's on fire. And they are just standing back, admiring it instead of going out and defending it. Go force him to where you have a little bit of help.
Gary Payton quickly out of the backcourt. Goes left side to Drobniak. Well within his range. Nice looking jump shot. No ball is tipped by Kobe. Shaw has got it into the front court. Kobe wants to get around Radmanovic, attacks the basket outside to Shaw. Nice ball movement to a wide open Rick Fox, who buries the three.
There it is, the dribble penetration, then the two quick passes. The second pass is normally the shot pass.
Good play by Mason of the Supersonics to give them another possession. Here comes Payton down into the lane, tipped away. Nice play by Robert Horry. Lakers have numbers. Horry running the lane. Back to Kobe. Another three. Career high in the first half. Kobe for another three.
It's a beautiful thing to watch when you have it going, believe me. And he has got it rolling.
He does not want this first half to end. The crowd on its feet here at Staples. Gary Payton comes around the corner, looking for Desmond Mason. 6 on the shot clock. Game clock a couple of ticks behind Drobniak. Wide open. Silences the crowd momentarily.
And you know what the crowd is thinking? Give the ball to Kobe.
He's got it.
And they don't want him passing either.
Gary Payton picks him up. Shaq comes out to set a screen. The ball is tipped away, and that'll be the end of the first half.
The glove said, I'm going to put a stop to this myself, as Kobe Bryant has been absolutely on fire, making 6 3-pointers in only 4 minutes and 58 seconds.
Coming up on Fox Sports Net, stay tuned for a preview of tonight's Southern California Sports Report and on KLAC and the Lakers Radio Network. Of course, it's Larry Burnett at the half, which is where we have arrived right now with the Los Angeles Lakers leading the Seattle Supersonics by a score of 60 to 45. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net. Now let's go to Carolyn Hughes. Payton, pretty slow first half. Fall away jump shot along the baseline. No Samaki Walker battling for the rebound. Derek Fisher on the floor. And Kobe Bryant comes into the front court, turns on the Jets. The runner goes! What a shot by Kobe. I guess he was running in place in the locker room.
I tell you about the game of basketball. You can't play it in a straight line. You have to be able to change direction, and you have to be able to change speeds. And Kobe just changed speeds on Desmond Mason. Picks up the foul, the basket, another three-point opportunity. This one, the traditional style.
And Kobe completes the three-point play. He comes out now and has 25 points. Lead quickly 63 to 45. Outside to Radmanovic. You can't leave him alone. An expert shooter and buries the 20-footer.
Oh, seeing a lot of jump shots in this ball game. And
with 4 points, Rick Fox, among others. Devin George are doing an excellent job on Rashard Lewis. You said he was the key to the game. So far, maybe the difference, the Lakers are holding him down, but they can't corral Desmond Mason. He buries a 17-footer off the right wing.
The key is they've held down both Payton and Rashard Lewis. So
yep.
I was anticipating Payton getting his. So they've done a great job in that department.
Gary Payton with only half a dozen. Rick Fox comes up top straight away. Thought about the three, made both of his in the first half, as you mentioned, Stu. Inside to Shaq. 6 on the shot clock. Outside to Kobe. Another three is good. 1 away from tying the franchise record.
I mean, the guy is absolutely amazing any night, but tonight he's in a world all of his own.
It's 68 to 51. Payton has it in the low post. Drobniak started to come. Samaki Walker helping outside. That play good by Drobniak out of the deep corner. That is Peja Drobniak, good outside shooter. Radmanovic, and here is Drobniak. Shaq turns in the lane. The running hook needs a bounce. No, nice rebound taken by Lewis. Gary Payton out of the backcourt, 8:15 to go in the third. Payton crossover dribble, nice left-handed pass over to Mason. Radmanovic turns around, finds Shaquille O'Neal. Will he take it at him? Jump hook is good. Nice play by Vladimir Radmanovic.
Really nice play is right. Jump hook, looked like he knew exactly what he was doing on that play.
Back into the game. Radmanovic now is taking his turn on Kobe Bryant. Down inside to Shaq. Easy turnaround jump shot is good by the big fella.
Well, everybody on Seattle is going to get a turn at the big fella. No question about it. And the way Kobe's shooting, they're going to get obviously a crack at him as well.
Around a screen from Drobniak. Pull up 17-foot jump shot. Needs a bounce. Doesn't get it. Samaki Walker with his 7th rebound. Kobe out of the backcourt. Mason still giving him a little bit of room. Screen, no. Kobe behind the line. Looking for the record, and he's got it!
Unbelievable. Yeah, Kobe. Yeah, you get props tonight, young fella.
He is flying in his own solar system tonight, Stu.
Well, he's got this crowd on his feet. We're early in the third. 7 minutes and 15 to go in the third, and Kobe Bryant has the Lakers up 73 to 55. Woo! You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
7:05 remaining in the third. Comes around a screen from Drobniak. Back outside. Kobe comes over to help. Radmanovic up top, outside to Payton for a three, and he answers a little bit at least. Kobe Bryant has made 8 consecutive three-point shots. He's up top, left side to Derek Fisher, inside to Shaq. He's immediately double teamed. Kobe wide open again. 9 in a row! I can't believe what I'm seeing.
He's put it on an absolute shooting current from behind the arc. This one you save to show how it's done.
Lakers lead it 76 to 58. Nice pass outside to a wide open, and I emphasize wide open Kobe Bryant. That's a goaltend, no doubt about that. Off the screen and roll Payton down the lane off the glass. Shaq deflected it away. Give the basket to Gary Payton.
More than one game to make that many, since the NBA record for a game is 11.
Outside. Radmanovic answers with a 17-footer of his own.
Everybody's starting to heat up from the perimeter now.
Lakers lead it 76 to 62. Years of age. We've just been handed a note, Stu, and I'll get to this as soon as I possibly can. Kobe drives baseline, looking inside, goes over to Rick Fox. 5 on the shot clock. Fox in the lane. Outside to Kobe. Looking for missed it. He missed it. Shaq with the offensive rebound. Kobe cutting underneath. Slam dunk, Kobe Bryant.
Take him out of the game. You can't have a guy out there that can't make an open three-pointer. He was wide open. How can you miss that?
Kobe's 9 three-point field goals without a miss tonight is the most ever in NBA history. Previously, the record was 8, held by 3 players. Boy, how about that? Kobe Bryant misses one and then gets the assist from Shaquille O'Neal.
The big fella says, I see you, you're hot. Can you dunk? I know you can shoot a 3. Can you dunk? And Kobe says, yeah, I've got that in my arsenal as well, as he gets his 36th point on that play.
Wants a screen from Potapenko around it. Wants to get in the lane. Awkward looking pass outside to Mason. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Lakers lead it 72 to 62. Here comes Rick Fox. Running with Kareem. Rush lays it up and in.
Great play by Rick Fox. Makes the steal. I mean, that's a great defensive play, and then gets the assist.
Boy, Rick Fox having a nice game again tonight. Stu, he had 8 assists on Sunday. He's got 5 tonight to go along with 10 points. Mason steps back, and both teams heating it up as he buries a 17-footer.
Well, assists are easy to come by tonight for the Lakers. All you have to do is throw the ball to Kobe.
9 consecutive threes before he missed his 10th just moments ago as Shaquille O'Neal goes to the sideline. 14 points, 6 assists, a lot of those going to Kobe, and 5 rebounds. Bryant with it, guarded now by Kenny Anderson. Pulls up another 3!
Well, Dennis Scott, if you're watching somewhere, your record is in big-time jeopardy. He's got 10. He only needs 1 to tie.
Anderson, Kareem, rush on an island. Here comes the screen. Anderson goes in the lane. Pull up little 12-footer is good. That was way too easy.
Good job by Kenny Anderson of stopping in no man's land, not attacking. But Kobe was waiting for him right there.
Kobe's got 39. Mason now guarding him. Comes around to screen. Pull up, jump shot. Is it good? Yes!
Well, you've got company. You've got company, Dennis, and guess what? He's going to take over the house pretty soon. It's going to be his house all by himself.
Kobe Bryant has made 11 of 13 three-point shots tonight. Gary Payton comes around the corner, a near steal. That ball was kicked by Kobe, 14 on the shot clock. Lakers lead it 86 to 67. Listen to this crowd.
Well, the crowd, they're acting as if this is a playoff game. The electricity, all because of number 8. Kobe Bryant. The score, the Lakers leading it 86 to 67. You're watching Kobe Bryant on the Fox Sports Net.
What a
performance by number 8 Kobe Bryant as the Lakers lead it 86-67. I mean, the three-point line is Kobe Bryant's tonight. It doesn't matter which end of the floor. In the first half, he lit them up. And in the second half, he has continued his arsenal. I can't count as high as he's making them. I think we're on number 7 here. I'm tired, Kobe. Let me get my calculator out here. He has tied the NBA record for three-pointers in a game, and we've got 2:06 to play in the third. He has tied Dennis Scott for the most made in a game at 11.
Wow. Gary Payton comes around the right side up top to Rashard Lewis. Potapenko gets rid of Samaki Walker with a nice head fake and makes a little jump hook in the lane. 1:51 remaining in the third. The Lakers lead it 86-69.
What's going on?
Getting inside, spins. This is well within his range, so he misses badly. That was way too close to the basket on this given night. Kenny Anderson pull up 17-footer at the other end. And the score, the Lakers 86, the Sonics 71.
Well, what happens when you have one player this hot, though? The rest of the guys are not involved in the offense. So when he cools off, all of a sudden now, you've got yourself a game on your hand. With the people in the crowd, and nobody can talk trash any better than GP.
Both free throws are missed. Mason with the rebound, and the Sonics a chance to cut this lead down once again. The Lakers lead it 86-71. Kobe Bryant again standing on the doorstep of NBA history. He has made 11 three-point shots, 11 now out of 14. Payton kicks in the corner to a wide open Kenny Anderson. No rebound, tip, time to shoot it. That's late, does not count as we come to the end of 3 periods.
Well, at the end of 3 periods, it's been the Kobe Bryant show. The Lakers are riding his back right now. He's got a total of 42 points, making 11 out of 14 from three-point land. 86-71. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
We'll get that checked out if we possibly can. Kareem rushes in. Shaq's got it, turns. Head fake, gets rid of Potapenko. Nice shot by Shaquille O'Neal. Boy, that was nicely done.
That really was nice. The head fake, nice arc on it.
Kareem Rush fading to the right side. Devin George comes back up top. 5 on the shot clock. Rush dribbles it off his foot. The ball is loose. Kenny Anderson's got it. Payton running with him. Anderson runs over Derek Fisher. The basket counts. Derek Fisher can't believe it. Thought he had drawn a charge, but instead the basket counts. 17 points, only 5 rebounds, but does have 6 assists. Here's Gary Payton. The Lakers lead at 89-74. Payton around the screen, kicks right side to Radmanovic. He's got 18, having a nice ball game. Into the corner to Kenny Anderson, and he buries that 15-footer.
Again, that extra pass that the Sonics made got a wide open shot for Kenny Anderson.
To Shaq. Mason comes into the double team. Devin George, long range jump shot is good. Three-pointer good for Devin.
That's good recognition by Devin because he wanted to re-enter it, but they sagged and he got the shot.
The crowd is getting impatient for the return of Kobe Bryant, but a lot more work to do. The Lakers lead this 92-78. Just under 9 minutes remaining. Left side to Robert Horry, guarded by Radmanovic. Horry into the lane, kicks outside to Devin George. And he makes that three-point jumper.
And Devin needs that because, you know, he's fighting a little bit of confidence right now himself. So made baskets really do something for your confidence. They make you forget about some of your ailments.
Devin George coming in, Stu, was shooting only 26% from outside the arc. Kenny Anderson all the way through the Laker defense. Poor defense by the Lakers. The layup is good. The Lakers lead is 95-80.
Porous defense was what it was. They just immediately went to the basket. The Lakers tonight in three-point field goals made 15 tonight. They went, what was that, 2 for 21?
And 7 for 38. Robert Horry misses that 3. Derek Fisher sets his feet off the pass. Good again from three-point range.
When it rains, and the Seattle Sonics know a lot about rain, right now it's raining freeze on the Sonics as the Lakers have taken their lead up to 18, leading 98-80. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
Incredible tonight. Kobe for an NBA record. Missed that. That was a long three-point shot.
Yeah, that was really long.
Gary Payton goes right baseline. Kenny Anderson is cut off by Kobe. Still cut off outside to Radmanovic. Radmanovic inside to James. Turnaround jump shot, not close. Kenny Anderson gets the offensive rebound and the putback basket.
Well, again, there's still so much time left in this game, and the Lakers are seemingly walking through a lot of some of it of late and allowing the Sonic team to just hang close.
Into the corner to Kobe Bryant, guarded by Radmanovic. Shaq comes out to set a screen. Kobe around him. 10 on the shot clock. Kobe stutters to Jackson. NBA record!
And you know, obviously, Kobe knew about the record. Somebody must have been in his ear because he's thinking about that three. I guess when you've made 12 out of 16, you do that.
In the neighborhood that it is right now. Looking to add to that. Makes both free throws.
With that, though, you wonder about what it's going to do overnight. The stiffness that may come in that hyperextension. Hopefully there won't be any for Samak.
Payton spins baseline, patented little runner off the left side. Good move by Gary Payton. He scores easily, has 14. The Lakers lead is 103 to 86.
And the glove is over there now on Kobe.
He said enough already. Enough of this madness.
Should have said that in the first quarter.
Inside to Shaq. Shaq turns, jumps down over Jerome James. Nice play by Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille says, Jerome, you may be 7 foot, but come on now. Can you handle this?
As well as some size up front. And he's guarding Jerome James right now. Devin George on Rashard Lewis. Radmanovic, there's the pass to Lewis. Slam dunk. Nice play. Haven't seen enough of that if you're Nate McMillan for the Supersonics tonight.
Well, without Shaquille in the middle, you find a little bit more room to operate.
Robert Horry, Devin George hustles for the rebound. Inside, Medvedenko's got it, guarded by James. Now Kobe outside the three-pointer. Pulls it. One was straight, but long. Good rebound taken by Medvedenko, and he is fouled by Forte just on the floor now.
And Kareem Rush is probably coming in for Kobe. Here he comes. And this is it. Look at the crowd. And justifiably so. And I'm sorry, I don't do this very often, but I got to give my boy his props. Yeah, big fella.
I'll join you.
I got to give you your props.
Wow.
Got to give it to you.
What a performance by Kobe Bryant, establishing a new NBA record. And of course, he is our player of the game. No one before had made as many as a dozen three-point shots in a single contest. That is now the NBA record.
Well, it's one thing to make a dozen, but the way he made his dozen, I mean, he made like 12 out of 14 or so. I mean, he won't end up with that. He ends up with like, what, 12 out of 18? 12 out of 17 or so. But he made at one stretch 9 consecutive. I mean, that was just a remarkable display of shooting.
Slava Medvedenko good on the free throws. The Lakers lead it 111 to 88. Forte goes right side. Desmond Mason with it. The Seattle Supersonics will lose for the 6th time in 8 games. Ansu Cisse, I guess, either smells real bad or nobody recognized he was on the floor. Nobody within 10 feet of him for the slam dunk.
No communications defensively. You can't just assume somebody's going to do something. You have to tell them what you want to have done. Don't just say in your mind switch and nobody hear you, obviously.
All deflected. Kareem Rush had it momentarily. Mason goes up 17-footer, no. Drobniak with a rebound, misses the layup, and Booth inside. That is Calvin Booth out of Penn State, just on. Signed a big contract to come in as a shot blocker and inside presence. Been plagued by injuries his first season and a half. Tracy Murray ties the three. Derek Fisher beats Forte to the rebound.
Derek looked like Shaquille on that offensive rebound.
That was a nice play. Kareem Rush gets down the lane. Tracy Murray, 17-footer. That's a layup for him, and that's good.
You know, you see Tracy Murray out there, and he's known for his three-point shooting, and the joy that he had watching Kobe put on that show.
A new NBA record with a dozen three-point makes in this basketball game.
Now the key now is for the final 2 minutes and 20 seconds for nobody to get injured.
Forte goes down. The nice little finger roll over Slava Medvedenko and away from Kareem Rush. Nice offensive move by Joseph Forte.
You know the game is in hand, and if you're young players, especially players like Kareem Rush, and I keep bringing his name up, these are where you're also judged. You got to keep playing hard and make sure you learn while you're on the floor.
Mark Madsen on the floor for the first time so far this evening. Takes it in against Drobniak. Does he have his pocket picked? Yes, Drobniak stole the ball away with some help from Forte.
Yeah, Forte was the culprit there. He really did a job of confusing Mark.
Forte, crossover dribble, pull up 17-foot jump shot, good again. And the Laker players, like a Kareem Rush, need to do exactly what you've mentioned that Joseph Forte is doing, Stu. Play on top. Tracy Murray looks for somebody to give it to. Goes to Kareem Rush, slashes into the lane. Nice pass to Medvedenko, slam dunk.
Well, that's using up all the shot clock. I tell you, that was down to 1.
Lakers lead it 117 to 96. Forte with it away from a screen from Drobniak. Nice little drop pass. Drobniak gets in the lane, does not draw iron on the layup. Ahead to Medvedenko, streaking down the floor, gathers himself and makes a nice left-handed layup.
You know, he just ropes along a lot, but when he wants to step on the gas pedal, Slava can change ends as he just did.
Nice play by Medvedenko, so the Lakers will win this game 2 in a row. They have not won 3 games in a row all season. They have hit that plateau on 5 separate occasions. Mason with a runner down the lane, the final score. Not really the story tonight. Obviously, the Lakers win essential, and they win it to 119-98 behind an NBA record by Kobe Bryant as he makes 12 3-point shots. Once again, the final score, the Los Angeles Lakers 119, the Seattle Supersonics 98. For Stu Lance and Bill McDonald, I'm Paul Sunderland wishing you a very good night. Wow, what a performance by Kobe Bryant. Now let's go to the Southern California Sports Report. Good night, everybody.